So every time you start a new project, you have high hopes and you have an idea of how you think it's gonna go. But the reality is not everyone turns out ideal or the way you thought it would. We're out here, it's March in New York, and behind me is about a 6-acre switchgrass field. We bought this piece of ground, it was just farmland, so we wanted to get cover in it as quick as possible, hence the switchgrass. Totally a new thing to the deer around here. And again, this field is just 100% switchgrass. There's no variety, no nothing in it. I believe that is what I just said is a little bit of the problem. I think we gotta have a little diversity in there, and I've kind of got a new plan here. So switchgrass came in ideal. This stuff's money. It's like 7-8 feet tall. Great what you think to be cover, but I'm not finding that the deer love it. So this blind behind me was our setup last year. Never hunted this once. We just never had any mature deer on this or anything. Behind the camera, we've got a rye plot. It's probably, I don't know, 2 acres, something like that, with the idea that you've got food and then bedding on both sides. I'm gonna switch that up a little bit and actually turn this field into cover. And then my idea here is I'm gonna have a bunch of trails through this that I'm gonna plant clover in. So it's gonna break up that monotony of the switchgrass, and I'm actually probably gonna put a bigger food plot on the far side of it. And then the idea is to hunt these trails to and from that larger plot. Our first plan didn't work, so we're gonna see if this works better. It's gonna take some time. You're gonna have probably some Norway spruce plantings behind us. Just maybe do some edge feathering on this upper section. Our goal here would be on this upper little side hill here, is hopefully we can get the does to stay in there, and then the bucks back in here where there's a little more depth and a little more structure. So we'll see, that's the idea. And again, you know, in the last couple years, I've really been trying to get off of hunting the spots where those deer end up at dark. It's just so hard to get in and out. So here, the idea would be, again, these trails of clover, I'm gonna, you know, kind of shade them or steer them how I want them to be in position with this blind. So a lot of work to do. I was gonna burn this today, but it's really windy. Like, we're having a hard time getting out of the wind, and that would not be a good combination. So I had really good luck last year with this clover. I just came in and sprayed glyphosate on the switchgrass and just let it die and put the clover right over top. No till, no nothing. This came in really good. This one kind of winds up and goes up into that bedding. I'm gonna do more of this down here. That's the goal. So like right now I just got it up here. My idea is to have that blind back this way and then, you know, kind of intersect some of these clover trails where I'll be able to shoot that from that blind. And like I said, farther out towards that road, I'll probably have a little bit bigger area where maybe they can congregate. In this situation, I'm not worried about feeding them at night. I'm letting them go to the neighbors over there with the idea that hopefully, you know, we come back. That'll make this a good morning setup potentially too. So we've already done a lot of work. I mean, you can see the pines that we've planted. Those are probably 5 years old up by that road. So as they keep coming, we're gonna be able to block that road off and make this even more secluded. But we'll bring you along as best we can with this transformation. It's gonna be, you know, multi-year. I mean, we can get set up pretty good this year how I'm thinking I want it, but then it's a matter of, like, you know, letting it grow in up top, getting better bedding, letting this new bedding grow in. So we'll document as much as we can. Great time of year when you get weather like this, you can get a lot done.